Well, hello everyone, DavyX0 here, back in Minecraft. So yeah, it's been a while since I made that last video on the update. Reason being that it's been taking so long is, well, I've been working a lot on primitive mobs again. If you guys have been following my Twitter, by any chance, I show a lot of previews on the mod over there. Because I've also been preparing for new modded series, etc, etc. And while I was preparing for the modded series, I realized I really want, well, my own mod in there. And I didn't want to start a series for 1.7.10. I felt that was a bit too outdated. So I started updating it to 1.10. And ever since that video, I've been working on it actually. So it's been a long process indeed. But I will be back with more videos soon, definitely. I also want to perhaps do some mod spotlights, because I know a lot of you are probably have been out of the Minecraft scene like I have, because Minecraft just comes and goes for a lot of people, as I've seen on the forums as well. So perhaps I'll do some mod spotlights to get you guys back into the fray with me, to see some new mods that are perhaps exclusive to 1.10, but haven't been in 1.7, so just to support those mod developers as well. But yeah, this video is more about primitive mobs in general, and just what I've been working on, just proof that I have been working on stuff, and just show all the features that I currently have, some new stuff compared to the old version, because 1.10 brings a lot of new stuff with it, and it's really great to see the architecture of Minecraft, how it has been evolving. I think it's been evolving for the best. So let's start with the good old Chameleon. You should see here, he's changing colors again to the blocks that he's standing on, which was a bit tricky to implement because we now are using block states in Minecraft instead of the old functions, which has been around since 1.8, but I actually didn't code since 1.7, so it was a whole new experience for me, but it works again. I'm going to prove with a couple of blocks here that it works properly. We have these orange. Go in light brown, and then also this differs with the side of the log. So this is a sideway log from Biomes of Plenty, and it chooses the sideways color. That's the one that's up. This is a chisel block, so it proves that that works with this as well. A chest, which is a tile entity. A slab works fine. Let me change the time real quick. Prismarine block. Even web, mycelium, it's kind of difficult to see in the sun, a gloss, which is awesomely shaded, we have ores, which kind of uses an average color for that. Then we have modded planks. This is a block from the Chisels and Bits mod, which allows you to create like blocks with different compartments. And it always turns gray on top of these blocks because it can't find a proper texture because there's a lot of blocks inside of it. I don't know how this mod works, but I'm glad that it doesn't crash my mod with trying to find a texture. It just turns gray on these. And in plants it also works. On grass it works, so depending on which biome you're in, it's greener or yellow. And then we have liquids, which is the honey liquid in this case for Biomes of Plenty. Works fine. So. Be free. So yeah, it does have the basic features of being tameable and such, but I won't go over that now. I'm trying to overhaul taming as a whole in the future, so that's what I'm going to do. I need a slime ball for this as well. Let's grab that. So we have the treasure slime, which is back. I think I have it configured at the moment. Okay, so that's the one that I need in a second. Then one has redstone. As you see, it also changes color now, and it really chooses color depending on the item that's inside now, actually, which is amazing. This means that I can configure the items that it chooses, so it also supports modded items. As you see here, this is a ruby, I think, from Biomes of Plenty, which it has inside of it, and it just spawns with that, and it changed the color to that item, which is cool. And this is the tameable version that you might know from the last version. It doesn't have a lot of features yet, but I can currently at least tame it. and then I can add any item that I want inside of it. So let's go for some kind of, let's see, what can we do? Lava buckets maybe. Let's try that. Oh no, it also plays lava, of course. But yeah, as you see, it now changed the color a bit. A more obvious item, maybe a modded item would prove the point even better. A pear. There you go. Look at that, that's amazing. So no more RGB value manipulation, you just have to input an item, which is awesome. So more features for that guy in the future. So I'm just gonna go over these real quick. Haunted Tools also had an overhaul. They have different particles now, and they choose like attack damage depending on the damage of the tool. I still need to flip these actually. And also their movement speed depending on the attack speed of the tool, and the health depending on the durability. So it kind of chooses that depending on the tool, which also means that you can add modded tools. Yeah, and it will choose that settings from that, which is really awesome. Of course, they are limited to a certain amount because some tools might be extremely strong and I don't want the player to die in one hit. So they have been limited somewhat. Then we have the grow sprites, which don't have a lot of features right now, but they can change color depending on the trees they are close to. But more features will be added to these guys soon. Oh, so he chose the other tree now. They kind of choose randomly, so it's kind of difficult. For some reason, they really want that other tree. I guess they prioritize that direction, which is north. They prioritize the north. But you see, they changed color. This one changed color depending on the spruce, and this one changed color depending on these trees. So let's get a bit further away from these guys because they make a lot of noise. So let's put these in here. Bridge tome, pretty much the same as before. A tome. And it drops in a random enchantment book. Of course, with the tools as well, which I wasn't able to show, but they still drop there themselves. As you saw, the golden pickaxe, for example, is very weak, of course, because it has low durability. When it tries to damage me, it's probably very strong, but his health is very low. No, stop. Shouldn't have spawned so many. So many sounds. I can just... there are no other entities with music, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, Chameleon already showed that one. Brain Slime. So I'm currently at 10, or... No, 12. I'm currently at 12 entities updated, so that's awesome. Okay, so the Brain Slime pretty much works the same as before. Are these friendly? How is this friendly? Sounds. I do want these sounds. For some reason, this is a friendly mob. Brain Slimes still work the same. They go on entity heads. I'll show it with an animal because they do kill animals. So we have a sheep. Oh, a modded sheep actually. And as you see, they are ruthless. But they will also try to stack on top of each other, as you see there. Oh god. And they will also attack the player, of course. And they would stack on top of me. And normally they would damage me, but they're now damaging my diamond helmet because they're brain sucking, essentially. And they try to get through my helmet, but you can just punch them off. Oh no, they're killing all the rose sprites! Oh no! Just leave them be. So yeah, that's basically them. This is a new one, the Filch lizard, which is kind of awesome. They're little lizards, and they often sometimes spawn with a little item in their hand, as you see. But if they don't have an item in their hand, they will try to steal one from you, which is also configurable in the spawn settings. Yep, there, it stole a golden ingot from me. You bastard. Now you can just hit it, and it will panic. And after some time, it will try to steal again. So now it might be off cooldown. If it comes from me, okay, I can also drop the item and it will grab it then. So, oh, grab that one. Ah, okay, he grabbed it. Cool. More features will come to that guy as well. They spawn in deserts. Support creeper is pretty much the same as always. It supports a random mob that's in close by. Oh yeah, in this case it chose the hunter tool. And there is no chance of a support creeper supporting a mob anymore that has already been supported. So this one doesn't have a friend at the moment. I'll give him a friend, which is the rocket creeper. They still charge them. Look at that. Ah, what did they do? The effect is a bit weird with the shaders on, but normally this would just animate like normally. They are strong now, but the rocket creeper, you already know what it does probably. Whoa! So the shaders really go haywire with this effect. Jeez. Let's kill them real quick. It's not something that's caused by me. Okay, he's normal again. So this guy. If you know the mod, you know what he does. He runs at you. Ah! There he goes. The rocket creeper. Amazing. Then we have the festive creeper, which has been changed quite a lot because, oh well, I have some mods installed, so don't blame me. He was an infernal mob, I think. So these have been changed quite a lot. They now should throw very small TNTs, which do way less damage. And you can also turn their explosion radius off with mob griefing. The reason why I did this is because I think Festive Creepers were turned off a lot when people were playing with the mod because he does destroy so much. But now it's been limited to this kind of stuff, and he's pretty easy to kill as well. So he still destroys stuff, still a pain. Oh, loot bags. That mod. Ah! So I do have some mods installed, just to keep testing, right? I need to keep testing things with other mods to make sure that things are compatible. But let's go to the next one real quick. Blazing Juggernaut is pretty much the same, and the Skeleton Warrior as well. So Blazing Juggernaut. He's actually pretty evil right now. Oh god. Look, he zigzags like crazy. Oh, he's so fast. There you go. Whew. And we'll find those in the nether, of course. Actually, let me keep this game mode on and go for the Skeleton Warrior. Now which switches between weapons. Now he's trying to attack me with his sword. And then when he's further away, he will try to attack me with the bow. And he also switches weapon on his back. Oh, let's go quickly before I die. And let's set the time back to 0. He also has a little helmet, so he doesn't burn in the daylight. And then we have... Finally, we have the Chameleon, or the Camouflage armor, which we'll show off real quickly. You can still make it with leather armor and these camouflage dye, which you get from the Chameleon. Let me replace my current armor. Oh, it doesn't work like that. And what it does, of course, it changes color like the Chameleon, depending on the block you are standing on. This all works fine. It also works on servers, at least it should. And there's a new feature to these. Usually you would press a button to disable their ability to change color. But now you actually put it into a crafting table or in your crafting slots, which I don't have available here because I'm in creative mode. But what you do is, it also has more information. You see that its camouflage ability is enabled and the red, green and blue value. Put it in here. Camouflage is disabled now, which means that it doesn't change color anymore. And you can just put it back in the crafting table and we'll continue doing that. This is so you can create like a little clothing shop for yourself or something, or if you like a particular color and you don't want it to change, you can just do that and keep that color. A little surprise is also that it works, it should work at least, on armor stands. So we have an armor stand, put it on there. Yeah, it changed color. It's not as smooth with the chameleons and such, it's a bit instant, but it does work, which is awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I have no more new features apart from that. There are subtle changes to them. The code is way more efficient now. Yeah, it's just been a lot of work to get it to this point, which is 12 mobs, and I think I have about 22 mobs planned for the initial release. So it's a bit of a... So it's a lot of work. And I probably will start making more videos before I finish the mod. Primarily a bit of mod showcases, I think. Just highlighting some mods that I think are really worth your time. And perhaps a bit of Terraria as well. I'm still thinking of that. If you have any games you want to see me play, just leave them here in the comment section, and I would love to try them out. And for those that actually want to try out like the primitive mobs, there is already a test version out in the WIP section, or the work in progress section of the Minecraft forums. I will post a link below so you can check it out. So yeah, thanks for watching and look forward to more content. See ya!